So just got done installing the NGM exhaust system. It's an axle back, and so a couple of things that you're going to need when you do get out here and decide to rock and roll on this bad boy. Get yourself a nice Sharpie and mark everything that you take off, just in case you ever want to put it back. You're going to trade this thing off, say you don't like it, whatever. On here I also marked the stock exhaust gaskets, which side was out and which side they went on, so I can just mirror it back. My car is brand new, so nothing's rusted up, nothing's been covered in dirt and everything. But if you have one that does have a little bit of rust, whatnot going on it, right there's what I use. Give it a little spray, let it sit for 15-20 minutes, and then get rocking and rolling on your stuff. I use PB Blaster. Do not get that on your paint. So again, marked all this stuff. So the new exhaust doesn't come with instructions, but between my video and just laying the pieces out, you'll be able to get it. So exhaust tips go out towards the outside of the car, so that'll help you line up the new exhaust. And again, the tips you don't need to remove right here. They have a 10mm bolt right there and right there that you're going to take out if you decide to take them out, but really you don't need to. So just leave those bad boys tighten on there. They're not attached to the actual physical exhaust or not. So once we get underneath here, so you will need all of the aftermarket bolts, and stock bolts are pretty much 14 mil. So here, up on these flanges, 14s. This bad boy is a 19, and this is a stock bolt. You're going to reuse that, or sorry, it's a stud. The nut you are going to reuse, but take everything apart. Then if we look underneath here, again, this system's substantially smaller and lighter. It's probably got to be between the two, I don't know, 15-20 pounds lighter. A little bit of a beast. So do one side at a time. That way you can get everything lined up the way you want. So spray your silicone here. Here it'll dry up, doesn't run at WD-40. Anything that's petroleum distillates in it will run rubber, eat paint and shit like that. So just spray that on there. It'll dry up as soon as it gets hot, but won't eat the rubber. Then again, like I said, you're going to come down here to these pieces right here. Again, like we done the nameless, put it all together, bolt it up. You're going to put that aftermarket gasket in there. You're going to kind of just wiggle it. And if you can kind of see, there is a little bit of a groove, so you can really kind of get it seated just right. Then each one of these is an anti-spin nut that comes on the aftermarket stuff, so no thread lock needed. You're just going to tighten it up and then give it a good tighten after the tight is, without stripping the nut, but no thread lock needed. This is the stock thing. And when I took it off, I put a D for driver side, P for passenger, because sometimes left and right for people, well, you're looking at the car, or you sitting in the car, blah, blah, blah. Just put driver side, passenger. Mount that back on the underside here. And then again, as you go through here, once you get it kind of tightened up, just wiggle these gaskets till they seat just smoothly around there. And then tighten it down, and then tighten it down. And then once you get it pretty tight and everything's seated just right, that's when you can come down and put the last little torque on it. And then once you get it all done, said and done, like I said, I got the other side on there. The NGM will go down on this exhaust. And like I said, if you do one side at a time, I measured these pipes where the flanges are and everything. They were identical, but obviously mirrored, so it's pretty easy to figure out which side is which. So once you get everything down, tighten down, everything like that, should be good. No torque necessarily needed. Just get it tight, and then give it a little bit more snug tight after that. If you're going to be using vice grips, you will strip your nuts, so get the right size tool. You will need a 19 socket wrench, a 14 box end wrench, or 2 14 sockets to do the rest of it. And so far so good. Pretty good looking little system. So see you guys in a few.